We're driving out of Prince George, heading north for Mt Robson, and once again the smoke is really thick. You can smell it in the air, and there's ash all over the car, and the sun is red this morning.
It's 8:45 and it's 11 degrees. It's fuel 200 kilometres.
But as you can see, visibility is not that great.
That moose sign.
There's a moose sign.
It might just dive out of the smoke and crash the car. I wish.
Here's the driver
Hot shoulder in hand.
trying to peer through the smoke.
That's about it.
Driving on the right hand side of the road. Doing an amazing job. All we need to do is see a moose and he'll be happy.
I think we'll be lucky to see anything in this haze.
We're chasing a Google Maps car in front of us, but it seems to be speeding away.
We've already got with the ancient rainforest, BC, short walk.
Plenty of berries for the bears. Like, it couldn't be that good to have boardwalk all the way, could it? Just at the start. Look at all the berries. They're everywhere. Look at the bears. That is a huge tree. Aren't they huge?
Problem is he gives no idea of size.
We haven't had any rain since the middle of July, and we only had a little bit then.
Here's another example of all the different kinds of berries. It's a big tree covered in gold dust lichen, which only grows on very old trees. This tree is called the big tree.
It's 5 metres in diameter, at least 1,000, maybe 2,000 years old. His mum, first time driving on the right hand side of the road. Doing a great job.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Trans-Canadian highway, doing 100 kilometres an hour. Except for Mum, she's doing 105. She's much quicker than me.
I'm trying.
I just go slow now. She's up to 106. And still we have smoke everywhere. Hazy days. There are mountains either side of us if you look to the left and right. Aren't they beautiful?
We've pulled over on the edge of the road, hoping to get a picture of these amazing waterfalls.
idea what it was, but this is the highest that salmon will come up. Got the expert behind the wheel again. Feel much safer with Tanya driving than when I'm driving.
Here's the start of our Mt Robson walk, Kinney Lake Trail. And now it's time to walk some more on this pretty trail called the Berg Lake Trail, because it leads to a lake that's got icebergs in it. Continuing our walk on the Berg Lake Trail, heading for Kinney Lake. Through some beautiful forest. And here we can see the peak of Mt Robson in the distance with snow on it. 4,000 metres tall, so taller than Galdhøpiggen, which is 2,700 metres. We've been walking for 1 hour so far.
Days of driving, this is more like it.
You bet. Very, very enjoyable. Going around Kinney Lake. And it's easy to see where everything has slipped down from the hillside.
Layers in the water.
And it's a gorgeous afternoon here. This is Kinney Lake from the far side. We're on the return trip, making our way through the forest back to the visitor centre. We've done 6 k's in and now we're doing 6 k's back out to the start. It's a brand new day, another smoky day, and we're on our way to Jasper. And we've stopped along the way to see a place called Overland Falls, very much hoping that the weather might clear up and we might be able to see the beautiful mountains all around us. It's about 7 or 8 degrees, it's about 8:30 in the morning.
Oh.
in Jasper National Park. We've just paid our annual parks pass.
137 Canadian dollars.
We've made it to Jasper and we're about to drive down the main street. Today we are in the town of Jasper and here is what Jasper looks like. Here's our first look at a mother grizzly bear with 2 cubs lurking in the bush. Can you see them? No, because we can't either, but we're told they're there. Today we are doing the Pyramid Lake walk and we are trying out our new bear bell. The advice is to make lots of noise.
Mum's bear bell, she's terrified.
The idea is to make noise. So the bell should be making noise. As you can hear, it is very noisy. Well, in spite of all the other hundreds of people around today, I reckon we're the only ones walking this trail. We haven't been able to spot any of the elusive Canadian wildlife so far. There's got to be some there somewhere. We're visiting Pyramid Island, which has been visited by tourists since the 1930s. Here's a view of the beautiful lake. Back to the waterfront at Pyramid Lake, Jasper. Can you see what that is on the windscreen? That is rain, and it's the rain that's going to take all the smoke away so we can see the beautiful mountains here in Canada, in Jasper actually. It's meant to rain tonight and tomorrow and we want every drop. We're driving along Marmot Basin Road hoping to see some wildlife. And what we are noticing is all the pine trees that have been eaten out by the pine beetle.
That's what's made the bushfires apparently so much worse this last couple of years. So they haven't had them for a long time, and the bushfire and the pine beetles have got away, eating up half the forest.
We're hoping that we might see an elk or a marmot.
Or anything that moves.
Or a sheep, or a bird, or any kind of creature. A bear would be good, especially since we're inside the car. We're here today at a place called 6th Bridge. The start of the famous Overlander Trail, Caribou Highway that ends up at Barkerville. We've had some beautiful rain that has taken some of the smoke away, and now we have fog instead.
That's right.
Yeah, it's pretty. And here's the river. Why did we ask for rain? And here's the start of the canyon.
Maligne Canyon is behind us. There's that walk. Beautiful, balmy 9 degrees.
It is a little chilly. We're heading for Lake Maligne out of Jasper. And we're just looking at all the dead pine trees on the hillside. I'm sure that's granite up there.
Yeah.
Looks like snow. This is a picture of Medicine Lake that drains away in summer and is frozen in winter. We've made it to Maligne Lake.
Quadrax.
And we are about to start off on the Moose Lake Loop, very much hoping that we might actually get to see a moose. Looking for the elusive moose or two. all the moose are probably hiding. And here is David staring hopefully into the distance, hoping to see the elusive Canadian moose. Not a chance.
Caution, you're entering a moose-free zone. No moose beyond this point.
Here is
absolutely gutted.
Here is a photo of a disappointed man. He's come all the way across the planet to see a moose, and there is none to be seen. We've had some rain and it's taken away some of the smoke, and now it's just freezing. It would be about 9 degrees. Pretty chilly. We're the only ones walking in shorts.
Real Aussies. It's like Barren, look out. Except for the water.
We've made it to beautiful Miette Lake.
So we've come across a series of what we think look like sinkholes. The old volcanic activity.
There's got to be a moose somewhere. Surely there's a moose. Did you see one?
Yep, 3. You missed it. It's too slow. You can see the first foothills. You can't see the mountains behind though. Oh yes, look at those beautiful mountains in the distance. We're booked in at the Jasper Park Lodge. It's only $400 a night. And,
American dollars.
And just
Canadian dollars.
loving every loony. We're just heading down to Mt Lake. Here's all the cabins that we couldn't afford to stay in. looks good. He looks fine. Cannot get him off of mine. This is the Hwy seat, and back in the day. Beautiful.